We're here with Seth Johnson to preview his National Letter of Intent class. Coach, before we get into the individual swimmers, what goes into recruiting for you?
A lot of research, a lot of contacts. With us, it's a lot of nights on the phone. We have because swimming is a standardized sport in which times are very, very essential and can be viewed by anybody in the country and any coach. The kids that we recruit are usually recruited by a lot of schools in the country, so it makes it very competitive. But beyond that, obviously, getting to know kids, talking to their coaches, getting to know work ethics and potentials, things that you don't see just from their times, and also getting to know them on a personal basis. Is really, really important to us, making sure that they're going to fit in well with not only our team but also at the university.
Okay. And this class in particular, what do you like about it?
I like that we fill a couple needs, especially in relays and also individual events. I also like that we have quite a few IMers coming in, which kind of shows the versatility that we'll be able to use these kids, not only where we'll use them in our dual meets, but also at the Atlantic 10 Championships.
Okay, let's start with a trio of flyers that you have: Lauren Cadwell, Gabby Levine, and Ali Paz. What do you see out of those three?
We have some very, very talented fly kids coming in. Lauren Caldwell is a local kid. She's from Jamestown. I've known her for a number of years and watched her kind of grow up in the sport. She was second in the state last year as a junior. Her best time in the 100 fly is 56.6, which scores very well at our championship meet. She also has great potential in the 200 fly that she really hasn't trained for a lot, and she's also a very high scorer in the 200 IM. Gabby is from New Jersey. She's very young in the sport. This is only her third or fourth year swimming seriously on the club level. She's already would be a major scorer in the 100 fly at our championship meet. Also is going to contribute in the 100 back and the 200 back events. And then Ali Paz is from Miami, Florida. She's a person who not only adds depth in the 100 fly and 200 fly, but she also adds depth in the distance free event, which is an area of need for us.
And then a couple back and IM members, Megan McCain and Rachel Hefferly. What are you looking for from them?
Rachel is a local product, and she's probably one of our more versatile swimmers coming in. She'll be able to swim 100, 200 back, 200 and 400 IM. She can also contribute in the mile and the 1,000, depending on where we need to use her. But she converted over the summer with her times. She fits in very well in the 200 back and the IM events as well as the mile. And Megan is from Ontario, and she's a girl who's is very, very good, very, very talented, and really the sky's the limit for her. Her times coming in are not only going to, be very competitive for being on our medley relays, but also going to be very competitive in both the 100 and 200 back and the 400 IM immediately as a freshman.
And then rounding out this seven-member class, Nikki Gagan and Katie Yately, Nikki from Georgia and Katie from Pennsylvania. For those two, what are you expecting?
Nikki's a girl from Georgia who's coming up here. He's going to be able to add depth in the breaststroke events. She's very close to scoring already in both her breaststroke events at the Atlantic 10 Championships, and we look at her potential and develop her into a person who's consistently scoring in both those events at 810s. As for Katie's a sprint freestyle specialist, 50 and 100 freestyle. Her best times are 24.2 in the 50, 52.8 in the 100. Both those times score already at our Atlantic 10 Championship meet, and those were both those times were as a junior too. We look for her to add depth not only in our sprint freestyle but also in our sprint relays, and we also look to develop her 200 a little bit, as she's primarily a high school swimmer, and because of that has not really worked on her 200. But I think she has great potential there too. But really, for all these kids, what I like most about them is we got good kids. They're hardworking kids, and they're kids that they really want to be part of something special. And I think that is more important to us than any times on a stopwatch or anything like that.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you.